This is Second Sundays, Soul Sundays, Old School Sundays, and you are tuned into the King LiKuiD Show, and I'm your man, King LiKuiD. That's LiKuiD, the K for the King, not the Q for the Queen. It is January 12th, 2020. Another Sunday is upon us. How's everybody feeling out there? Hope y'all are doing well. Hope wherever you happen to be in the world, I hope you are in a place of prosperity, in a place of love, in a place of community, in a place of power and soul. Family, make sure y'all come and visit me online, www.thekingliquidshow.com, and also support me. $2 a month is all I ask. 50 cents a week. You can do so on Patreon.com. Just go to Patreon.com and do a quick search for King LiKuiD, and you can pop on in there. $2 a month. We got to support our community resources. Otherwise, we will not have any community resources. Up next, family, let's get into this week's edition of news and updates. All right, family, this week's news is interesting. I've actually got two stories that I want to get into that really kind of show why it's so important for us to vote Black economic empowerment in the 2020s and beyond. But first up, I want to touch on Iran. Yes, family, the Iran roller coaster has been an interesting one, has it not? As you can expect, the U.S. is saying one thing, Iran is saying another thing. I'm going to tell y'all right now, you can forget about this whole BS about everything being cool. Things are not cool. They are not cool at all. All right, and y'all will see that as we're moving forward. I don't know about the rest of y'all, but I watched on TV over there in Iran, and it looked to me like millions of people were in the street because of General Soleimani. This is not over with by a long shot. I think what Iran's going to do is play it with guerrilla warfare, some kind of covert black ops stuff, but it ain't over. I promise y'all that. It is not over. I think there are too many coincidences going on. It made absolutely no sense to me that in the aftermath of these missiles, now suddenly a Ukrainian passenger jet blows up, supposedly on takeoff. A lot of questions behind that. You know, they say Iran mistakenly fired missiles at this plane. I don't know. What I know is this. Black folk, stay out of this conflict. It's political. It's money for these evil, vampiric, military industrial complex people. Stay out of it, Black America. Stay the hell out of it, okay? Vote and fight Black economic empowerment in the 2020s. Vote and fight for Black economic empowerment in the 2020s. And here's the reason why. Got a story from St. Louis Public Radio. And in St. Louis, just another example that we definitely have not reached anything that resembles a so-called post-racial America. Here in 2020, Black business owners face battle securing bank loans in the St. Louis, Missouri area. Now, this article is about Freddie Lee's gourmet sauces. And I know a little something about Freddie Lee's. I am originally from St. Louis. Freddie Lee's ghetto sauce has been, in my opinion, the last 10 or 15 years, the sauce of choice when it comes to time to barbecue. Just being real. But this brother's done well for himself. This brother and his wife, they have their product being sold in over 1,000 stores nationwide, as well as in Jamaica. But brother Freddie Lee, he can't get a business loan. With that right there, nope, not enough to get a business loan. Okay, let's continue. The brother has a 750 to 760 credit score, and he's trying to get a $200,000 business loan. Which, let me tell y'all something, family. As far as a business loan is concerned, $200,000 is peanuts. It's nothing in the grand scheme of really getting loans for business. But no, he can't get it. Okay? But when you look at the Democrat Party and what they're focusing on, immigration, they're totally ignoring reparations. They're totally ignoring the experience of brothers like Freddie Lee. How many more Freddie Lees are there around the country? Okay. So that leads us right into our next topic, because here again, this is why we must vote Black economic empowerment in 2020. In the state of Mississippi, has debtors' prisons. You heard me correctly. Debtors' prisons. Meaning, if you are a Mississippi citizen and you owe the state of Mississippi, the court, the county, local municipality, you owe them some money. A debt is assessed against you, and you are put in jail until you pay off that debt. This story actually happens to affect a sister by the name of Anita Husband. She's a 40-year-old mother, and she's currently incarcerated for not paying a debt. She's in jail. And the way it works is they have her in a jail cell, or a halfway house, I believe, if my memory serves me correctly. They have her there. They pick her up, take her to her job at Church's Fried Chicken. That's where she works at. Takes her to this job, and she works there at Church's Fried Chicken all day. Paddy wagon van comes and picks her up at the end of the day, takes her back, and that's her existence until she pays off her debt. Her check goes directly to the court, I believe, and that's pretty much how they have set it up. Now, y'all know, poor and black people are going to be the #1 targets for something like this. They're going to reserve a law like this for poor people and black people. I can just see it. Yeah, I can just see it. But these are indicators, family, that it's time for us to get busy working on Black economic empowerment. It's Black economic empowerment or bust. It is Black economic empowerment or bust. And that is this week's edition of King LiKuiD Show Weekly News. I am your man, King LiKuiD. And I hope y'all found that news to be uplifting, found that news to be informative. Up next, we're going to get on back into the music, get on back into the mix. Family, don't forget, come and visit me online, www.thekingliquidshow.com, TheKingLiKuid show.com. And let me see here. All right. Yeah, let's get on back to the mixing, family. You are tuned into the King LiKuiD Show. This is Second Sunday, Soul Sundays, Old School Sundays, and I'm your man, King LiKuiD.